this matchup in the ninth circle in Indianapolis, Indiana. Tulsa is on a bit of a losing skid, looking to right themselves just before the playoffs. Indianapolis is looking to secure a playoff berth. What will happen in this key matchup in the Central Conference of the SFL this final week of the regular season, where playoff positioning is occurring? Let's find out, shall we?
No doubt.
And you are looking live at a snowy Indianapolis, Indiana.
Woohoo! Snow game.
And this, they're calling it the ninth gate.
The ninth gate. Welcome
everybody. Up here to a warm broadcast booth, I'm Colin Northrup, he's Rick Northrup.
Good afternoon.
With the Desperados looking to improve their playoff seeding with a win today and clinch the Central Conference. Indianapolis is in a fight with a bunch of 6-6 teams and a bunch of potential 7-5 teams, depending on what happens today. It should be an exciting matchup.
A lot of positions are at stake this afternoon and this weekend, Colin, in the playoffs. Condolences to the St. Louis Gladiators, who were eliminated last night, buddy.
As well as the San Francisco Sharks, also eliminated. Indianapolis will elect to take the ball first. And let's get the first snow game of the SFL season underway.
Woo-hoo.
For those of you who can't tell, Rick is extremely excited. Snow games are his favorite thing.
Love snow games. It adds such a important variable to the whole thing.
Okay, Joseph Carroll kicks away, and Dan Daly will return this from about his 5-yard line, cutting across to the 30, and will be brought down at the 31. We get a first look at Nathan Lee, number 13 for the Red Devils. The Red Devils wearing all black today with the blank helmets. And Tulsa in their standard white road uniforms with the teal pants and the bright orangish reddish colors.
And if you're looking at the video feed live, it's hard to see.
And Lee, first pass completed out to the 36-yard line. Eli McCormick and Dan Daly are the wide receivers. Daly with that first catch, number 10 for Indy. The tight end is number 83, Kyrie Tate. The other receiver is number 17, Eli McCormick. Ashley Finch, number 2, is the contracted punter. 2nd and 5 from the 36 of the Red Devils. They're under center now. Matthew Mitchell is the tailback, number 21. He's split behind Daly along with Castle, the fullback. Quick drop from Lee over the middle, and picks it off.
Right off the bat.
Picks it off, and it's returned to the Indianapolis 44. Tulsa, one of the better teams in the league at forcing turnovers, forces a huge one there early on as Nate Hetzlap, the free safety, number 21, steps in front of Daly, whom the pass was intended for, and returns it all the way up.
Well, one of the interesting things, Colin, is the Red Devils have turned the ball over only 18 times this year, which is 3rd in the league, but boom! Right in the first possession.
Sir Charles Robinson under center. He is Deanna Hawkins in the backfield. Hawkins only 24 yards on 6 carries last week. Will tote the rock here for the first time. Jukes breaks a tackle to the outside, spins inside, and goes all the way down to the 19.
He's full Chef Boyardee. Good there.
And on that one play, he probably gained all the yardage he got last week.
Just a little dipsy-do there.
And makes the man miss there and brought down inside. So we have two cornerbacks for the Red Devils, number 24, Steve Vitak, and his brother Michael Vitak, number 27, opposite him. A.J. Sean, Paul Connolly, and Paul Blake are the safeties. As Robinson's back to throw, throws, completes it out to Corey Jones, and Jones will pick up about 7 yards to the Red Devil 11-yard line. He's one of the wide receivers along with Sanzo Robinson, Deion Hawkins, we've already talked about him, and Luis Latorre is the tight end, number 80.
Well, here we are, right on the doorstep, Colin, just like that.
Robinson under center, turns, gives to Hawkins, and Hawkins will fight forward. Close to the first down, the marking just inches short.
The Red Devil linebacking core does a nice job there. There was a hole there. Everybody saw it, and they filled it as a unit to stop him short of the line to gain. Grant
Butler is the only linebacker in the Indy front seven, number 52. He plays in the outside linebacker spot. 3rd and inches, I formation. Hawkins up the middle, gets the first down. Through the middle, it'll be 1st and goal to the 6.
Well, the Red Devils trying to stiffen their D here, already finding themselves backed up on the goal line in their opponent's red zone, trying to hold them to a field goal at this point.
Following a critical interception from Nathan Lee. It's Robinson, quick drop, goes over the middle, touchdown!
Whoa!
That's Luis Latorre, number 87. Catches that pass over the middle for the Tulsa touchdown.
You know, there's about 5 sort of standard plays you can expect down on the goal line, and a little curl over the middle is one of them, and the Red Devils lose track of them. So the Desperados cash in on that early turnover. Unusual for the Red Devils to have a turnover, Colin, and if you're going to have a chance in this game, that's what you got to do.
Okay, Joseph Carroll is the star kicker for Tulsa, and he boots it away. So with 8:27 in the first, Tulsa leads 7-0.
You know, with this snow continuing to come down, the kicking game's going to get a lot worse. So early points here for the Desperados may be more valuable than usual, Colin.
Winds also in the double digits at 17 miles an hour.
They would say that's from my old sailboat racing days. That's breezy.
The kick is away from Carroll. It'll be fielded by Daly a little bit deeper this time. Back around his 3-yard line, and he returns it up to the 24. So Indianapolis, they don't run the ball very much. They only average 65 yards a game. But Matthew Mitchell had 100 yards last week on the ground. That boy might want to get his snow tires on.
Put it in all-wheel drive, buddy. And definitely agree. The passing game might get increasingly difficult as well as we go deeper into contest.
As Mitchell gets the carry, and he will lose 3 yards. Espen Real, the linebacker, number 99 on the tackle. He's part of this front seven along with Griffin Brown. The rest of it.
Desperados understanding that the Red Devils might be a little loath to sling the ball here.
It's Nate Headslap. We've already mentioned him. He's the free safety. Charles Bull is the strong safety, the rookie. Kyler Murray and Jeffrey Dezer are the corners. Lee back to pass. Will dump this off to Mitchell, and Mitchell spins, breaks a tackle, but he'll lose another yard. As Dezer comes up from the corner position along with Griffin Brown to bring him down. So Indy stuck in neutral. They're facing a 3rd and long against the defense who's performed really well this season in Tulsa. Lee, medium drop back. has all day. Throws over the middle. Oh, it's nearly intercepted by Espen Real.
So the alarm bells have to be going off on the Red Devils sideline there. As you said, Colin, he had lots of time to basically throw a pick that was dropped by the Desperado DB.
Part of Indianapolis' game is the punter now. Ashley Finch will for sure flip field position here.
Well, he's going to try. He's backed up on his own goal line. He'll be
lucky. It's a she.
I'm sorry. Trying to lucky if she can get it over the 50.
And that was nearly a block, but she gets it away. Good hang time.
Nice.
Fielded by Ball, and he'll take it up to the 38.
That's still really good field position for the Desperados, but probably exceeding expectations punt there in the weather. She delivers.
Let's see if Tulsa tries to run last time. They gave it to Hawkins a few times and he got yardage. They can get it against this nickel defense. Heavy set now for Tulsa. Hawkins in the backfield. Hawkins will take it on a trap up the middle. He goes and he gains 7 yards. Hawkins already up to 37. Long of 26.
Yeah, just a ham and egg.
First carry.
Ham and egg play there, Colin. Hat on hat. Let's see what you got.
2nd and 3 from the 45. Desperados again go heavy. Tulsa crowding the line of scrimmage. Robinson will throw this time out to Hawkins. Hawkins will get the first down and plenty more. Breaks the tackle when he gets to the 47.
For all of my one fan, you'll see that quick out was thrown still in the field of play, allowing the yak and the first down.
Nice spin move by Hawkins there. Still looking to move past Elliott Snyder on the SFL's all-time rushing list. It's Hawkins. Oh, plenty of opportunities today, the weather being as it is. 3 wide receivers for Tulsa. Robinson will play action fake to Hawkins and dump it to him over the middle for a pickup of 2. Going with the short conservative throw is Dion. And it'll be a 2nd and 8 from the 45. Under center is Robinson. Hawkins is in the backfield. Robinson to throw. Robinson floats it and it's knocked away.
I didn't catch the number on that player for the Red Devils, Colin, but that was...
It was Grant Butler.
Nice. Nice play.
Oh, it was Castle, actually, who knocked that away. Bad Castle. 3rd down and 8 for Tulsa. Trips to the top of your screen. And they'll give to Dion, and Dion will only get to the 41. So, Tulsa unable to take advantage of their defensive stop, and they'll have to punt the ball away. But on contract, Billy Perry on to punt.
They'll be obviously looking to pin them back inside the 10. Keep an eye on the gunners in the footing as they get down there.
And the kickers, too. Sometimes that plant foot goes out from under them. As the snap is high, and Perry will angle this one to Daly, who calls the fair catch at his own 12. Let's take a timeout and a word from the SFL.
Want to do what I do? Contact me in the DM on Discord to find out how you can get involved with streaming live games, calling games, or breaking them down on the air with our broadcast team. Or help make our production even better by joining our new live stats team, helping our broadcasters shine brighter. We are hashtag Loading Legends in the SFL.
As Matthew Mitchell takes the handoff on the first play and juts all the way out to the 48-yard line. Holy cow, Charles Ball saved what could have been a touchdown.
The Red Devils say, I see your early long run handoff, and we'll match you.
As there was some good blocks in there downfield, Charles Ball about ran him down and leading candidate for Defensive Rookie of the Year with a huge play for Tulsa here in the early going.
Yeah, scoring-saving play probably at that point. So he might have been the only man left to get him.
36 yards for Mitchell after that last run. Welcome in the head owner, James Richards, who says Thad Castle took over for Butler. That's number 52. As the pass goes out to Mitchell, but he's stopped at the line of scrimmage, 2nd down and 10. Second down and 10. Lee taking a deeper drop this time will go long, and it's caught by the Red Devils, and he scores. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's Dan Daly.
Oh, my. And just like that, Lee shakes off the early rust and throws a strike.
36-yard touchdown as we get another look at it. Just lofted it over the safety's head, the corner's head. He jumped a little too late. And there was nobody back there to take care of Mr. Daly, and Dan scores.
Well, with 2 big chunk plays, your Indianapolis Red Devils put some points on the board and attempt to even the score.
Appreciate the compliment, KEG NFL, a.k.a. Eddie Gage, the defensive coordinator for Houston, as the extra point is up and good. With 3:57 to go in the first, we're all tied at 7.
I want to remind everybody you're watching the SFL on YouTube. Brought to you by APM Music, official soundtrack of the SFL.
Yes, the title sponsor of the league.
Was I not good enough?
As the kick is away by Binchak. Fielded by Ball. Ball will juke across, and it'll be marked down at the 26. I tell you, these yard markers are getting really hard to see on the field. I guess.
Thank good we have the ground radar from the local airport. Just kidding. To
don't forget
spot the ball for us.
Don't forget to download the ScoreStream app on your iOS or Android device and never miss a scoring moment in the SFL.
Absolutely.
As the counterplay goes to Hawkins. Hawkins through the middle will juke, and he'll pick up 7 yards.
Wow, they are making bank on those counters and just straight draws up the middle. Elvis
Lacoste leading the way. And Castle bringing down Hawkins with a bit of force. My bad, it's actually Tim Johnston who provided a nice compliment to us.
Oh, thank you.
Former owner of the Baltimore Crabs. As Robinson is under center.
Loved eating a Krabby Patty at those games.
And Hawkins up the middle will spin and pick up a first down to the 41. Hawkins already up to 56 yards. He seems to have shaken off a couple bad weeks for him in terms of running.
Yep, absolutely. And the Red Devil D line is going to have to make some micro adjustments here on this drive as they're getting outblocked by the Desperados.
As the handoff goes to Hawkins, and Hawkins this time will break a tackle. And he gets up the first down and more. To the 41-yard line goes Mr. Hawkins.
Okay, the to-do list. Make some micro adjustments during the drive on the blocking scheme. Second thing on the to-do list, tackle better.
Tackle better indeed. As
who was that on the final takedown there? Was that a DB? Decidedly non-DB tackle. Thank goodness. Brings him down.
As the Desperados again will go heavy, and why not? They've had success from this formation. Hawkins will get the ball and get a nice block and spin ahead for 4 yards, 2nd and 6.
You okay there?
Yep.
Exciting play.
Same formation in Indy, a little more spread out though. Again, this will be a pass to Hawkins on the flat, and this time he'll be stopped for a loss of 1.
Well defended there. Right now, Indianapolis is at risk for having to guess a little too much on the defensive call, and they need to get their mojo back.
The 9th gate takes up a chant of defense.
9th gate. I love the snowing in hell reference earlier. Very funny for the literary geeks among us.
5 wide receivers for Robinson. Takes the snap. Has time. Throws it over the middle. Knocked away.
I love that. Same guy who tipped it also then pancaked the receiver.
A.J. Sean, the reserve free safety, as they run an extra DB and all their sets.
Doink. Nice play, young man.
Looking for the non-contract out there. Boy, I tell you, that ground isn't soft. It's more like concrete, probably.
Maybe. We'll see. It's just below freezing.
And the punt will be away from Tulsa. It'll be angled again. And this time it'll be returned by Daly up to the 14, where the Red Devils will take over with 1:21 to go.
Not bad. We sort of lost track, Colin, that amongst all the jocularity that the Red Devils did get a stop. Now it's up to their O to string at least a few first downs together.
Split backs for Indianapolis, 3 wide receivers in the formation. 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Lee, quick drop. Bails out quickly, will throw down to the bottom, and it's complete to Eli McCormick. Lee up to 56 yards. Robinson only at 26, but wouldn't expect too big of a passing day for either quarterback in these conditions.
Yeah, we'll see. And I'm not a fan of the quick outs, but that's functionally a 4-yard run and sets him up nicely for 2nd and 6.
Both receivers to the bottom this time. Kyrie Tate is near the top. Over the middle. Oh, Espen Real knocked it away and then nearly grabbed it as it fell to the ground.
That was nearly a really good play.
3rd down and 6. Under a minute to go in this first quarter. We're all tied at 7 here in very snowy and cold Indianapolis, Indiana. Again, they'll go 3 wide receivers. This time they'll have 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. That Castle is the fullback next to Mitchell as Lee drops to throw. Has time. Any time in the pocket. Throws it right to Real, who swats it away.
Real kind of asserting himself here in the last 2 plays.
And Finch again on for her 2nd punt. In days like these, having a contract punter is invaluable. Because even with the footing being a little wonky as it is, it helps change field position. Finch will punt it away. Again, it's a good one. Driving ball all the way back to the other side of 50. He breaks the tackle and will be dropped down at the 43. With 34 seconds to go.
It's Groundhog Day again as Tulsa takes over on their own 43. Same general neighborhood as the previous drive.
How's the volume of the game going, guys? Sometimes I know it can be a little quiet. Let the boys know in the truck how it's sounding.
That's right. Any excuse I can get to go down there and berate them.
As Robinson backs the throw. Throws it over the middle. It's going to be intercepted by the Red Devils. Robinson turns it over. He's looking for Corey Jones.
Well, more symmetry as the Desperados return the favor.
A.J. Shaw knocked over the referee to get there, but he doesn't care. He has an interception. What a play by Sean.
Zebra, get out of the way.
3 carries for Matthew Mitchell, 36 yards, healthy average.
Might have cost that ref a new hit.
Lee changes the play. Back to throw, quick drop to the sideline, and he'll turn upfield. No, they'll say he'll pick up 3 yards.
Not bad. Good little bit of a circus catch there. Still make some forward progress. Hat tip to our Canadian friends. Have a donut.
Second and 7. Clock now winding under 23 seconds.
In the first quarter. Lee,
deeper drop this time, will go long, and it's knocked away by Jeffrey Deser. The ex-Baltimore Crab knocked it away from Daly. It'll be a 3rd down and 7 as the clock stops. 6 seconds left.
Very exciting play, and he's got all day back there to throw, which is a good sign, as he appears to have his confidence back after throwing that early pick.
As Lee again throws over the middle, and it is knocked away. Again, that's Espen Real all the way back there in zone coverage. And Indy will be forced to punt.
Espen Real, a little bit of a thorn in the side of the Red Devils.
So far, it's turning out to be a game the Rockettes would enjoy. Just a bunch of kicks.
Oh, nice.
4th and 7. Finch will get it away. It was nearly blocked as Charles Bowe will be forced to run back in his own territory. There goes Charles Bowe. Spins. Oh, fumble! The ball's on the ground. Who got it? I can't tell who got it. Either way,
see here, that's definitely on the carpet. It looks like the Red Devils may have picked it up.
As we reach the end of the first quarter, we're tied at 7 here in Indianapolis, Indiana. You're listening to the SFL, presented by APM Music.
Follow the SFL on Twitter at SimulationFL, on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels. You're already here, right? Might as well stay tuned. Get league updates on your phone while browsing the internet, and make sure you never miss a live broadcast. Thank you for supporting the SFL.
As the throw is complete out to the 19. To Frank Castle, the fullback, for a pickup of 14.
So the Red Devils come up with that fumble, and they're in business.
A.J. Sean recovered that. Castle got leveled by Jeffrey Deser for his troubles.
And just like that, they're in the red zone.
Kyrie Tate is flexed out as the 3rd wide receiver. I've seen him a lot on the field today. Seen a non-contract in spot.
Looks like we got a change of plans at the line.
As Lee will dump this off to Mitchell. Mitchell has room, breaks a tackle, and picks up 3 yards.
Obviously saw something there, but well covered by the Desperados. And hats off to the field crew. You'll notice that between the quarters, they came out and were able to clear off all the yard lines and the numbers.
2nd and 7. Deep drop for Lee over the middle. That's caught and complete to the 1st down to the 8-yard line. That's Kyrie Tate, it appears.
So they're going 1st and goal here early in the 2nd quarter, Colin.
Following the fumble from Charles Ball, Tate broke a tackle to get past the 1st down marker. Ball and Real combined on the stop.
And there's some big hits there after the catch, but hats off to the Red Devil receiving corps for hanging on.
Tulsa DBs appear to be in press as the throw is complete out to the sideline. That looked like
it's down to the 3. Inching closer.
that's McCormick up there.
So close.
Second and goal. As the throw is out to the end zone, it'll be a touchdown out there for Eli McCormick.
It's a game of inchers.
As he just drags both feet in bounds.
Holy smoke, that's a manly football play right there. Tucking it inside the goal line.
Just a simple out route. He beats the corner. And
Ooh.
just is able to turn the corner enough to get it, but
We're
did he
see
really
a challenge
get it?
on that? I don't know. That was a tough angle, but I got to tell you, that tough angle left me with a question mark. As the PAT is up and through.
With 8:53 to go in the first half, the Red Devils regain the lead 14-7.
Well, the Red Devils score 2 TDs in a row. Now the pressure shifts to Tulsa here.
As the return is up by Charles Ball to the 30. There's a look at Sean's numbers. He has a fumble, a recovery.
They appeared, Tulsa appeared to have Indy DC guessing a little bit a couple of drives ago, but Indianapolis figured it out, and Tulsa does not want to turn the ball over again here on this drive.
Here's Hawkins in the backfield in the offset eye. Hawkins will get the carry wide and spins, breaks the tackle. 2 spin moves.
Oh,
there he goes. Dan Hawkins, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Tulsa.
Wow. Just like that. Tulsa does what they need to do. And a huge individual effort by Deion Hawkins as he spin cycles his way through the linebacking core and the secondary and hits the afterburners.
Holy cow, what a play.
James Richards, no worries.
That's the equivalent of a sonic boom play.
Where are you going with that one?
As the extra point by Carroll is up and through.
Well, Deion says, you know what? I got to make something happen. And to his surprise, he finds himself with reservations for 6.
So we're tied again with 8:37 to go until halftime. Don't forget to visit simulationfl.net/shop to order your official SFL gear from Richards Printworks. As the return is up by Daly, and Dan Daly has an opening, breaks the tackle, almost tried to break through 2, but is wrestled down at the 30.
So Indy says, well, we're tied again. They've had some pretty good success in their last several possessions, so they've got to be feeling confident, Colin, coming into this set right here.
Lee's under center. Has Mitchell in the backfield, both receivers to the bottom, Kyrie Tate in as well as the pass is complete in the slot. That's McCormick for a pickup of 6 yards, his 4th catch.
Yeah, a little bit of a West Coast feel right now to the Red Devil offense. Throwing underneath, little short, medium crossing routes, and then trying to find something deep.
Now they'll go with 3 receivers again. Two of the top, one to the bottom. McCormick's to the bottom. Mitchell is the tailback. And here's the give off to Mr. Mitchell, and he will almost pick up the first down. They'll mark him just short at the 39.
What the heck? Well, and that was classic West Coast offense right there with the deep handoff. I believe it was Jerry Glanville who said back in the day, I'd rather gouge my eyes out than watch the West Coast offense.
And he was also a guy who ran a 8-man blitz for 3 downs a game, and he says nobody can run it. As Lee goes back to throw, completes to Tate, and Tate gets to the 49-yard line.
Well, that's an arcane reference, Colin. What do they call that? The grits blitz?
Yeah.
They blitzed 8 men, 3 downs, 3 consecutive downs in a row.
Yeah, the lowest points per game in NFL history. Not even the 85 Bears could match it. As Glanville says nobody likes to run it because everybody's scary.
Everybody's scared. Well, here we go. First and 10.
At the 49. Lee, play action fake to Mitchell, has time, gets hit as he throws, lets it go! It's caught down to the 22 for a first down.
That's a first down. Right on cue, they find somebody open deep.
It's Eli McCormick. There was at least one man down there, and the safety man, Charles Ball, came right over and
what a throw. Did you see him drop that in there? Of course you did.
As it split backs now, Castle joins Mitchell in the backfield. Quick drop from, one-handed catch by McCormick. You are ridiculous. That's his 6th catch for 61 yards.
Wow, last week McCormick caught 8 passes for 154 yards and a TD. And he's got some nice catches already today.
15.5 yards per catch did Mr. McCormick have last week.
That's huge.
Tate flexes out as the third wide receiver. Tulsa all of a sudden finds himself on the ropes. Lee. The pass is knocked away by one of the linemen at the line of scrimmage. Number 69.
Lucky that ball dropped to the ground.
Tiamani.
There's a bunch of big old fatties there on the line. Any one of whom could have grabbed that sucker.
2nd and goal from the 9. Mitchell deep. As the pass from Lee goes to the end zone, and it's out of bounds. Looking for McCormick.
Nice play. Just run a little bit outside the field of play. So we got 3rd and goal. My favorite play would be the naked boot here. All right, Colin. But nobody asked me.
So here they go, split backs again. This time the 2 receivers go to the bottom. One isolated to the top. As Lee drops the throw, throws it over the middle. It's a touchdown for Indianapolis.
Whoa.
It's Frank Castle again. This time he ends up in the end zone. As the fireworks continue, Nathan Lee just perfectly throws this ball right over the linebacker's head.
Nicely done. You know, another comment on the numbers, James Richards, might slightly confuse the Desperados a little bit as they try and key on certain players. They get lost a little bit.
And the extra point by Vinchek is up and through.
All right.
Don't forget to download the score stream.
What happened?
Technical difficulty.
What do we need to do? It's still streaming, eh? I don't know if anybody can see this, but we suddenly went back to the front page screen.